With an opening statement.
Well, great to have, again, just tremendous crowd here today. A lot of energy in the ballpark. Could certainly feel the crowd. So really appreciate the fans and the students coming out to support us. I thought we played okay today. Felt like we swung the bats okay, and we had the big inning in the third inning. Grice hit the home run. Briar Hawkins got a 0-2 slider that caught too much of the plate and hit it out of the ballpark. It was good to see us put together a big inning there. Corbett had a good day at the plate. Scored 2 runs, drove in a run with 2 hits. Disappointing in the fourth. We get second, third, nobody out, and we don't score a run. We got to be aggressive in those situations, and we just were not. And it was disappointing in that inning. And then in the sixth, we had an opportunity to get a bunt down, move some runners over, and we didn't do that either. So a little disappointing how we hit situationally today. We should have scored more runs than 6 runs, just based on the number of guys that we had on base. I thought we chased out of the zone a little bit too much today. But all in all, I thought we pitched really well. Again, I didn't think England was at his best. But he was still, good enough to get us 5 complete innings and only gave up 1 hit. I thought Jay Deal was outstanding again. Casey labored a little bit, to get through his inning, but he found a way to pitch out of it. He had a little luck. And if that ball was another, probably 1 foot higher, it's a grand slam. But sometimes when things are going well, they tend to go your way. And I thought Ricky did a great job for his first outing of the year, even though he gave up some hits, gave up a run. I thought he did a really good job of just attacking their hitters with strikes and was able to get 2 good innings of work in there. And thought he was better in the 9th than he was in the 8th, which was a good sign for Ricky. So, all in all, I thought we played a pretty solid defensive game. Didn't have a whole lot of opportunities based on a number of strikeouts. But I feel like we need to be a little better when it comes to our approaches at the plate. We need to hit with runners on base a little bit better. We got 18 innings to figure that out tomorrow.
Monte, what would you like to accomplish before next week? Seems like obviously you guys are getting the wins, but you're focusing on some of the details where you want to improve.
Yeah, I think that we just got to be a little more aggressive in the strike zone with runners in scoring position. You saw that today where at second, third, nobody out. We took 4 strikes. Each hitter only took 1 swing. We got to be aggressive in those situations. Look, the guys are going to strike out with runners in scoring position, but it's how you go about doing it that's important to me. It's more about the intent and the approach than it is whether they succeed or not, because you're not going to succeed all the time in this game. Game's too hard. What I look for is more of the intent of the batter, and we need to be more aggressive with runners in scoring position. And on the flip side of that, I thought we came out of the zone a little bit when we were in positive counts today. So we need to make sure that, each pitch that we check in with ourselves and understand what we're looking for and where we want the baseball. We also have to do a better job when we face a guy that's throwing soft, which their lefty was, a soft tossing lefty. You got to be able to flip the field on a guy like that and use the other side of the field more. We ran out of bat a little bit too much on the soft tossing lefty, and that's a guy that we haven't seen that kind of guy yet, but we have to be able to make that adjustment very quickly when we do run into that guy that's getting us to run out of bat on off speed and a softer fastball.
Jay Deals had excellent command, over his first few appearances. Is that something typical for a true freshman, or has that been a little bit atypical?
Well, it's typical for Jay Deal. I mean, we kind of saw that from the very beginning out of him when he got here. It's just, he's always had fastball command, and he brings it to the ballpark every day when he pitches. So yeah, I mean, you look at our guys again. We didn't have a whole lot of trouble commanding the baseball. Again, I didn't think Mac was quite as crisp as he was in his first start. He would agree with that. He's an accountable guy. He's an older guy now. But again, he pitched very well considering he did not have quite the level of command that he had in his first start. I thought Casey he was fine. What got Casey in trouble is he didn't win a couple 3-2 counts. You know, he got in some 3-2 counts, and one of the things that Casey typically does and will do over the course of his career is he will win the 3-2 count. He just didn't today, and that's what got his pitch count up a little bit today. You know, Jay, again, you know, filled up the zone, and I thought Ricky filled up the zone. So, yeah, I mean, these guys are strike throwers, and again, when you throw strikes, even when you're not at your best, you throw strikes, and what happens? You know, again, we only gave up 1 run. So if you force the other team in the other dugout to beat you by swinging the bat, you know, you tend to win a lot of games.
Any other questions? All right, thank you.
All righty.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.